Here's why irrelevant backlinks might be the best thing that ever happened to your SEO efforts. My name is Dave Burnett. I'm the founder of AOKmarketing.com, promotionalproducts.com, and co-founder of Achievers.com, which sold back in 2015 for $110 million. Let's get to it. Let's start this off with what most people get wrong about backlinks. One of the client projects that we worked on a few years ago was Encyclopedia Britannica. And yes, they are still around. They don't do the books anymore, but they're certainly a great presence online. What we did was we moved 1,200 keywords from page 2 to page 1 and added 178 million monthly page views. That earned them a couple $1 million a month in revenue. So let me explain a little bit about what we did for them and what their backlink profile looked like versus what yours might. So the first question I get, did all of their backlinks come from niche relevant sites? No. Instead, their link profile had clusters from educational institutions and media and content aggregators. They had mentions on forums, social sites, news platforms that are definitely not directly tied to encyclopedias. And they had links from unexpected but high authority sources thanks to their brand that's been around for forever. This gives you an idea of what a natural backlink profile should look like and how it works in the real world. And just so you know, Google knows it. So if your backlink profile looks a little too curated, a little too targeted, a little too perfect, you risk getting flagged by search engines. Instead, what you want is a model that actually happens when a real website gets talked about, chaotic, diverse, imperfect linking. Here's what your plan should be. What a natural backlink profile should look like. So you will end up with clusters. Clusters will form and that's okay. Backlinks don't appear in an even distribution where 10 links link down to 2 sites, those 2 sites link into one, and that one site links through to you. That's just not the way reality works. A press release might get picked up by dozens of small sites and all cluster and link to each other as well as down. A Reddit thread could drive, tons of links in an hour. A blog post might sit dormant until one influencer finds it, shares it, and all of a sudden triggers 10 backlinks the next day. A bursty, if that's a word, pattern isn't just normal, it's expected. Second thing is expect some irrelevant links. I mean, some links are going to come from off topic or general interest websites. A fashion blog might lead to a fintech calculator. A tech site might reference a parenting guide. Google understands that not every link is going to be relevant, but it looks for authenticity, not perfection. This is a real key. Third thing, real sites by real people. This is the big one. Most of your backlinks should come from real human managed websites, not link networks or, PBNs, which are basically networks of blogs. You can use some tools like Majestic. Majestic.com is a great tool to use, and you can just figure out what your backlink profile looks like using their trust flow and citation flow metrics. So you want basically a higher authority website, one that's been around for a long time, has lots of great content. And then you also want to have topical trust flow. So that basically means relevant topic. Even if the topic doesn't match perfectly, high trust scores will still match. Now, the fourth thing is diversity beats density. So you don't want all your links to be just from blogs or just from homepage links or just from high authority sites. Natural link profiles will have blog comments, they'll be from directories, and yes, legit directories still matter. They'll be from forums, they'll be author profiles, they'll be from news outlets, niche sites, and irrelevant but real sites. Now, the other thing is you want some anchor text variation. Natural backlinks won't use all of your target keywords. They'll include things like branded anchors, so yourbrand.com. They'll include things like naked and imperfect URLs, which would be like https:// yourbrand.com. There'll be generic text like click here or learn more. And there will also be long tail anchor texts. Basically, you'll have a big long piece of text that somebody will have highlighted and linked through to your site. Now, if you're going to be looking at what your backlink profile looks like, aim for no more than kind of 10 or 15% exact match keyword anchor. What is your big takeaway? The big SEO takeaway here is trying to game the system with too many clean and perfect backlinks put you at risk. Google's algorithm is built to spot manipulation. Your job isn't to trick Google. It's to make your profile look like it came from the chaos of real people sharing real things that they care about. Now, if you're doing outreach or generating links, your number one priority should be this. Would this link still make sense if Google didn't exist? If the answer is yes, you're on the right track. Quick recap. Britannica gained 178 million new page views with this strategy, a couple $1 million a month in revenue. A natural backlink profile is diverse, messy, and human. It's exactly what Google rewards. And your plan Embrace link clusters. Don't fear irrelevant links. Prioritize real authoritative sites. Maximize diversity in type and source of those links, and vary your anchor text. Let your backlink profile look something that only the internet could create, something organic, imperfect, and impossible to fake. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you found it valuable. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.